Hi, everyone. So I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about using a template when you're writing a paper. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. So using a template can be, it's really nice when there's a template. I love making templates and then using them again and again. Those of you who know me know that I make templates for everything, for emails, for anything. It saves so much time. So, but you have to be good at using a template. You have to be careful when you're using it and really pay attention to detail, because you can come across as really silly if you leave things behind, like instructions in a template. You don't want to do that. So let me go ahead and show you this template a little bit more. This is the template for the interview paper, for the entrepreneur interview paper. And let me just zoom in a little bit. And then, oh, sorry. So we'll zoom in just a little bit to, there we go. Okay, so you can see here at the top of the template, it says, replace this text with the first 2 to 3 words of the title of the report. Now, I can't express this enough. Don't leave instructions behind in a template. It's so bad. I say that, and I promise that at least 10% of the students are going to leave these instructions behind, but I'm hoping that at some point in life it won't happen. So let's just, I'll show you how to do this. Replace this text with first 2 3 words. So mine will be interview with, and let's say I did the interview. Oh, I know, I did it with Hillary Key. Hillary. So I'm actually going to put that whole thing, interview with Hillary Key. You could just do interview. You could do interview H Key. Point is, don't write a book up here. Keep it kind of an abbreviation. And then, again, interview with has to put the name right there, right? Subtitle, class name, and number. Whatever it is, get rid of the thing that says, subtitle, class name, number. Instead, you would just do like this. If this was my class, there it is. Okay, then my first and last name. And then the author or the entrepreneur's first and last name. So I say mine because as if I'm the author. So, and then the interview is Hillary Key. Oops, I forgot to put this here too. Hillary Key. Spelled. And then you would put the company that they founded, right? So that's Art Steps. The date on which it was founded. I'm sorry, date on which you conducted the interview. So I did the interview on, let's say, September. And then the interview method. So mine was it wasn't face-to-face. Let's say it was a video call. The nice thing about a video call is then I could just download the transcript, and then I've got my transcript. Then the due date when I'm turning in the actual paper. So you get rid of the thing that says due date, and then you put whatever day that you're turning in the paper, right? So September. You can use this template for other papers too, right? Okay. And whatever it is, 26. Perfect. And then you'll want to see here, it says contact phone and email don't have to be on the paper. You just turn that in when you're turning in the paper. I do contact some of the entrepreneurs just to verify that you did the interview, and you'll see where, when you're turning in the papers, where that needs to go. Now, the table of contents, you only need to include this if you'd like. I included it because I thought it might be useful for you. It's a short paper, so you don't have to have a table of contents, but I mean, not going to hurt you to have it. But if you do use the table of contents, please, please, please get rid of all of the instructions. So where it says introduction, heading optional, let's just get rid of that heading optional right now, right? You can also not make your changes here in the table of contents. And in fact, I recommend that you don't, but actually go and do it in the paper. So like here we have introduction. Let's leave the heading on there. And here it says heading for section about the business. Well, we're going to leave that heading because we like that heading, but you have to get rid of the instructions. Where it says heading for section, please don't leave that in, please, please, please. So now it just says about the business. That's what the heading should truly be. And then I write my text. And then here again, for the next section, we have to get rid of those instructions. There, we got rid of them. We write our text. We use our in-text citing. We use our pictures, and we remember that in the photo, we actually give the photo a name afterwards. So we call this, like, for example, photo 1. And then we refer to the photo. We say why it's there, right? It has to go over here. Photo 1. Change that there. And then, we would then in the paper say something like, this is a photo of the entrepreneur's business when they started, whatever it is. Make sure that you're using the in-text citing with parentheses. And there's just instructions here about how to do the different things that we do. And the reason I did this was so that you could go through and you could look for instructions of the, in the actual template. But then after you're done, you have to delete all of these, okay? Please don't leave these behind. I also showed you how to create a works cited page. Do you see how when I put the title, the header what's the word I'm looking for? It's the header, the page header up here, how it's on every page listed in the page number. That's one of the beauties of using a template, is it does it all for you. Now, I wanted to show you something about this key. Now, if you go back to the key here in the table of contents, you don't have to go through and change everything. All you have to do is click on table of contents, click on the downward pointing arrow, update the table, and then update the entire table. And what will happen is, see all the changes that I made here? When you click on it, it goes to it. The changes I made here, it got rid of them in the table of contents. So that's pretty helpful. That's nice. Again, not required that you do a table of contents in such a short paper, but it's kind of nice at times. All right, I hope that was helpful. I really, really, really hope that you turn in a paper that is well written, that you got rid of all of these instructions, that you're using block paragraphs and they're short and they're concise. And every time you change a thought, you change a paragraph. I hope. I'm willing to believe. I know that you can all do this. And then I know that the entrepreneurs are going to love reading these. I know I love reading these. So hope that was helpful. Have a great night, and I will read these papers soon. Take care.